Hey guys, good night. Roll up in the audio. I don't watch nobody, guys. Oh my, happy Thursday. I know you guys haven't seen me in a couple of days. So you be like, where have you been? Where are you? Here I am right now. Now, guys, obviously you guys haven't seen me for a while. Like I said, all right. And we're here to talk about a lot of things. Yeah, we're here to talk about a lot of things. All right, you guys can maybe even see me, but you guys won't see me because you guys just basically have a brick wall right there. But I don't know why. See, if I hold up something, then you guys can't see me. I'm not sure why. But 1 second. I'm gonna go back and fix this. Well, I'm just trying out the StreamYard. Okay, guys. I'm not seeing. I'm not sure why I'm still seeing a brick wall, which I didn't want the brick wall there, but I'm gonna try to fix it, guys. Give me a second. If not, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Oh, there I am. Mm-hmm. One second. So there I am, guys. So I fixed it. So I guess it was my button on my laptop wasn't turned on. But anyways, guys, happy Thursday. Thank you guys for stopping by. I said I was gonna come around a couple of days from now to say, hey, what's up? And drop a content, but I'm going to use StreamYard today because I have some things that I want to give away. Actually, today's the day that I'm here to give away some stuff free of charge and stuff like that. So all of that good stuff, right, guys? But I hope your Thursday been wonderful, great. Pull up into the RDA. I watch nobody. Pull up into the YouTube space where it's big and big and big and large and extra large for everybody else on the YouTube, right? Oh, you guys weekend been so far, almost weekend. From the last time I spoke to you guys was weekend. And then Monday drop, Tuesday, Wednesday, now we're Thursday, almost weekend again. So without Almighty God, what will we be doing out here? And without grace, right? Without health and strength, how would you feel? So I hope you guys have been doing wonderful so far during the week and all of that. And I hope that, no matter the situation that is in front of you, when it comes to this whole holiday, don't kill yourself that much. Remember, it's the thoughts that count, and remember, it's togetherness and all count. Okay, guys? So, nevertheless, like I said, happy Thursday. Okay. And I'm here to just talk about a content. Basically, we're going to talk about Whiz Khalifa. I'm going to read to the best of my ability. And then we're going to talk about some other things. So look at my nice little lip gloss. Look. Comes in like a pineapple. Yeah. So anyways, so let's get into the content. I'm going to read from the best of my ability and let's talk about this content quick and fast. I know it's late, 10:37 my time. So might as well we just talk about this content while we're ahead of ourselves and why you guys haven't seen me for a while on the channel. Other than the other day I came on and spoke about a few things. We also want to speak about Gaza Kim and many other topics. Depends on how far we get into this content, okay? So Romania court has sentenced Wiz Khalifa to 9 months in prison for smoking cannabis on stage. The American rapper, real name Thomas Cameron Jibril, admitted to smoking a joint during his performance at the Beach Please Festival last year in Constanesti, Romania. Appeals court overturned an earlier fine of 3,600 Romania, okay, LEI 619, 829 for drug possession, and the ruled the rapper must serve sentence in custody. Oh my. So we're gonna pause there. So remember, days ago I said to you guys, while a lot of people out here enjoying marijuana, while no a lot of people in the black industry don't have the license to grow, I mean to actually have that business, um, you know, to sell those kind of things and make that profit and that generational wealth. When it comes to many of these stores, cannabis store, marijuana store, weed store, most of the owners don't look like us. Now we know that Wiz Khalifa had about what, maybe 21, 22 charges of marijuana. Not only that, they basically say that Wiz Khalifa is a poster boy for marijuana. So we're gonna sum this up. Over the years, in the black community, been getting arrested, whether they get arrested for marijuana, still doing time for marijuana, still have criminal record for marijuana, and some of them got deported because of marijuana. Way before us, some of these government passed this law that you can smoke marijuana and do whatever about a marijuana. What you can do in America, like we always say, you cannot do it in many other countries, okay? And what do we always say? When you're going traveling, whenever you're going anywhere out of your country, out of your comfort of your country, make sure you do the research of the rules and regulation in the other country, because you could end up like Wiz Khalifa, smoke a joint in America, smoke a joint in Romania, landing 9 months in prison. Okay, guys? Not only that, over the years, like I said, in the black community, they've been shouting marijuana is good for you, good for the asthma, make you meditate, good for pain, make you eat. All right. If you have no appetite, give you the munchies, let you relax, all these kind of nonsense. Then medical wise, they say that it slow you down and all of these kind of things that goes on with the marijuana before they legalize the so-called marijuana. When we hide, marijuana grows from a seed, like any herb, like any thyme, anything of that sort. And it's just like a herb that grows in your garden. Depends on how you grow those things. And now they claim it's a drugs forever since many country legalize it, and many country is still on the side burner saying they're not legalizing the marijuana. So right now, Wiz Khalifa got into some dirt last year sometime with the marijuana while he was performing. He ended up smoking a joint on stage and got booked. You look, you took, you shook. Basically, 9 months in Romania prison for smoking a joint in Romania while he is on tour, while he's performing. So let's go back to the story quite so, and we're going to get into it, okay? So like I said, he was at the festival, the festival last year, okay, in Romania. However, he was sentenced to absentia earlier this week. He was seen on stage performing with Gunna in California, and Thursday he posted pictures, clips from his home and streaming platform Twitch and social media. All right, guys. Police briefly held and questioned Jibril, that was Khalifa, after the concert on the 13th July 2024, and prosecutor later charged him with possession of risk drugs for personal use. Romania investigators said he was in possession of more than 18 grams of cannabis and consumed an additional amount on stage. In a written decision of the Constanta Court of Appeal, judges said that they overturned the original fine because the artist had sent a message of normalization of illegal conduct and thereby encouraged drug use among young people. Judge, calling it a careless act. The judge said the rapper was a music performer on stage of the music festival, well known among young people who possess and consume in front of a large audience, okay, made up of very young people, all right, an artisanal cigarette, all right. So basically, the judge and Romania government is basically saying, well, the concert was all made up of young people. He made it legalized. Okay, normalize it in front of young people that it's okay to do drugs. Because like I said, in many places in America, that shit is legalized. Some part in America, you go to jail just like so. And in Romania, they're like, nope, I don't give a shit who you are. Who cares if you are an artist? Who cares if you're the big mogul of Wiz Khalifa? You're still going to do 9 months. Not only that, I believe that when Wiz Khalifa got caught with the marijuana, it seems like he went online allegedly and normalized this marijuana. Okay, and the judge is like, you know what, no remorse, you have no respect. Young people are smoking weed, and you're going to encourage young people to smoke weed, basically. So that lands him today 9 months in prison when the Romania police or government caught up to Wiz Khalifa. Let's continue. Jabal, that's Wiz Khalifa, said a post on X day after the incident that he did not mean to offend the country. Like I said, know the rules and regulation in your country, but remember there's rules and regulation in a different country that you gotta follow. So what do we always shout? You go on vacation, you're going performing, you're going all over a different country. Always do your research when it comes to that country rules and regulation. Because your ass could be grass, you could land yourself in hot water, you could be in prison, you could be in the buckets. You could also end up in a dangerous situation if you don't follow the rules and the laws of many other countries. When you do a yard, you can't do abroad most of the time. So you got to be in your P's and Q's when you're abroad, when you're outside your country doing you, doing everybody else or whoever you're gone with. Remember, it's not the first time an American went down for the so-called marijuana that is legalized now in many other countries, while other people are not, why the black community don't even get a piece of the marijuana other than smoking it and giving away their money, while other people own those dispensaries that don't look like us. And for years in the black community, like we shouted, people been saying marijuana, 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 marijuana. Not only that, we also get to understand that marijuana is leaving from Canada and many other countries going to Jamaica on that good soil. Okay? That they're importing marijuana to Jamaica instead of Jamaica import marijuana to a different country and grow their own. So when you really think about it, it's crazy to me, but what can I say? Okay, so Wiz Khalifa right now land himself in some marijuana situation of smoking when he was performing last year in Romania, and Romania government said, who the hell you think you are? Okay, you can't come out here and smoke weed in front of our young people. Okay, so let's continue with the story, or the content, I should say. All right. The authorities were very respectful and let me go. I'll back soon, but without a big ass joint next time. Did you hear? So when he shout out that the government is like, you know what? Have no manners, have no respect. Okay. Because remember, he was locked up and then let go. And he said, well, he needed a big ass joint. Okay. Romania criminologist Vlad Zaha told BBC News that there was a little to one chance of the U.S. extraditing Dribble and described the sentence as unusual harsh. Okay, given the defendant's wealth, like I said, and connection, Romania's lack of real negotiation power on the extradition. So they're trying to negotiate, never work out. No go, nope, nope, no go. He's American, he's gonna stay there. No, 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 right? They're trying to negotiate of all of this, and right now we don't know when he's gonna go serve his time, but we know he got 9 months in a prison, basically. All right. After negotiating power and extradition and the legal political status of the cannabis in U.S., it is highly unlikely that Wiz Khalifa will be sent to serve a prison sentence in Constanta. Even though a formal judicial request will be submitted to the United States, Mr. Zaha said. The artist known for songs like Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow, right? You know that song. All right. And See You Again, Young, Wild and Free is often pictured smoking on his social media and founding his own marijuana brand in 2016. So not only that this boy's out here smoking, he could smoke all he wants because basically he maybe grow it and he has his own brand. So boy, I capitalized on the herb. Boy, I capitalized on the smoke that come out of his nostril and his mouth. He's not only out here smoking like a loser, basically. Right? Smoking and fasting in people business. The man is smoking and minding the business that pays him, the so-called marijuana. Okay, guys? Seriously. And I gotta just say it like that because it's kind of, funny. But at the end of the day, it's serious because he got 9 months and we don't know if the America going to be like, no, go always, go over there now with your popular self now. And Romania government and the police didn't give a shit how popular he was, how much money he got. They said the rules is the rules and the law is the law. What do you say you on a Thursday night? Okay, let's continue. All right. Okay, so he founded his own marijuana brand in 2016. Cannabis is legal and medical use in some United States, like I said, but remains illegal under federal law. All right, guys. So that's the story for the Wiz Khalifa. So do you believe or do you think it was okay for the Romania government come now and say, I'm going to lock up Wiz Khalifa for being smoking marijuana on stage in front of the teens? Excuse me. Or adults that was there. So Romania is not done with the marijuana. What says you? Okay, guys? So I want to play a little bit of audio. I want to play when Wiz Khalifa basically admit, like I said, facts check that he got locked up for about 21 or 22 times for the good old marijuana that he claimed it is. All right? He said marijuana is a good thing until he finds his own strain and his own kind. All right? So this boy's smoking and getting paid. Some people out there smoke and I waste out their whole money on marijuana and I look somebody to support their habit. But when it comes to the Wiz Khalifa, this boy is smoking marijuana, getting paid with the marijuana because he has his own strain, his own marijuana, and he got locked up 20 something times over the marijuana. So are you a smoker? Do you believe that Romania law is full of themselves? Do you believe that America is going to make Wiz Khalifa go over and do his time in Romania? What you all say, what you all think. Do you guys think that Wiz Khalifa disrespect the Romanian government when he said they let me go, thank God, but I want a big ass spliff? Do you think? Right? Okay. So all of those things in one. All right. So we want to play I want to play when Wiz Khalifa admits that not only that they say he's a poster boy for the so-called marijuana, okay, and all of that stuff. Okay, so he got arrested, like I said, 20 something times. So let's do facts check for a second. All right. Wiz Khalifa was reported. So he had a legal problem in the past. Okay, so we're gonna get to the legal problem, what he had in the past. Actually, we're gonna go to how many times he got locked up, including this one. Then we're gonna get to this one. Okay, give me a second. 1 second, guys. Okay, 21 times. 1 second. It's like commercial. We don't want a copyright strike, right? So let's get the commercial out of the way, guys, and then we're going to talk about it, okay?
The Forbes list. Yeah.
Listen.
How did that feel going from, not having a record deal, grinding on your own, to being on the Forbes list?
It's cool as hell. It's awesome. And, it just makes people look at me like I'm rich.
It seems like, you could make as much money, you could make 20, 30 million and you could blow it all. But it really seems like, with the independent grind, you really grew this like a real business in terms of merchandising and doing your own touring and actually building a real record company.
Yeah.
What really went into that?
It takes a lot of like careful branding, and you got to spend money to make money, of course. So a lot of, I don't really put too much money out that I don't plan on getting back. But a lot of it just comes from taking the right opportunities and just making the best of them. Whether it be, partnering up with Raw to do papers, or, partnering up with G-Pen through Taylor Gang. And I just break my businesses down and put them in the right areas to where it makes sense and I don't have all my eggs in one basket. And, just through careful, plotting and planning, it's like
smells real good.
Things are set up to where money's not really the issue. It's just as far as, what's best and what's not best and growing the business. And any businessman, that reaches that point, they're still growing and they're still doing more things. But I've definitely gotten off to a really good start, and I'm happy with it.
Do you have like a long-term plan to step away from the music and just run the company?
Nah. I definitely always plan on doing something musical, even if it's just A&Ring or.
Once upon a time, they said that Alkaline wanted to be like Wiz Khalifa. Is that true? Did you guys hear that rumor before? But even if he did, it's a good, well, not a really good role model if you're getting in trouble every time with marijuana. I'm assuming that Alkaline smoked weed, but business-wise. This man never had nobody really behind him, and he's built his own music, black and yellow, all of that on his own. He has his own strain of marijuana, making money, double paying. So he's basically minding the business that pays him. Okay, let's continue.
Executive producing something like that, but as long as I have a voice, I'm pretty much going to be recording music, and that's just that. But I want to grow it. I want to manage, people who don't do music. I want to do films. I want to have, DJ equipment. You know what I mean? I want to have software. I want to have all types of shit.
How does it feel to essentially be the poster boy for marijuana?
Sweet. Weed was looked at as something that slowed you down or like hindered you from your future, or you couldn't get to where you want to be, or companies wouldn't fuck with you because you smoke weed. But I get so many artists in trouble because they're like, well, Whiz has endorsements and he smokes weed all day. So now everybody want to fucking smoke weed and shit. But it's cool because that just makes weed look more friendly. So I'm happy.
You said that you've been arrested over 20 times for weed possession?
Yeah. The number is 21 right now.
21?
Yep. 21 arrests. People want to smoke with me because they're like, niggas know.
21 arrests for marijuana, the weed, the cannabis. Today's like, you know what? I'm going to make it my own business legally. He has his own strain of marijuana. So getting high, getting paid, right? Because some people are getting high and lazy as ass. Getting high, want somebody to support their habit. Getting high, want to get high, don't have a job. And all of these things. Want to get high, or you're stealing, robbing, killing. Right? So business ethic, although that's not a good deed if marijuana is illegal in many places like Romania, where he went and smoked weed and got 9 months in prison. But the only thing is, Romania is hoping that America will extradite him over to do that 9 months of smoking that marijuana in prison for smoking on stage while he was performing. Could you imagine? So let's go to the legal. So the 21 times he got locked up was this was the 21 times. So let's get there. Okay. Let's get there for a second.
Rapper Whiz Khalifa was reportedly arrested and charged in Romania for allegedly smoking a joint on stage. It happened while he was performing at a festival there on Saturday. In a post on X, Khalifa said, quote, "I didn't mean any disrespect to the country of Romania by lighting up on stage." He added that they were respectful and he was let go. People convicted of cannabis possession in Romania can face up to 10 years in prison.
So, did you hear that? So he's lucky. He's really lucky, guys, because if he wasn't have that status of what he had, then he would have possibly got 10 years. But he got 9 months. So what a lucky boy. So they say wealth is power, I guess, somehow, right? They say wealth is power, I guess, somehow. Okay, guys? So that's the content I basically came to speak to you guys about. I'm not staying long. Trying out the StreamYard because I had to come and say I have the giveaways to give away. And the only way you guys will see it more better unless I come and do this to the StreamYard, right? So that's what we wanted to speak about when it comes to that. We're gonna move on with our next content quick and fast and speak about Gaza Kim. Now, you guys know that Massacre actually did a song and the system song, and I came and spoke about it the other day, and I told you guys a long time we've been part of the system. Even now, every second, every minute, every hour as we speak right now, we're part of a system, right? So we can't escape from that. And then we understand that you have the ghetto man system, the upper class system, the lower class system, and the middle class system, right? So we have all different kind of system. You have in the ghetto where you have the claims that you have a Don who send out orders, who you have to report on all of that. So that's one system. Then you have the upper class system where if there's a problem or any sort, they go call the police or whatever of that sort. That's one part of the system. The bigger system, the bigger people them that you have to really afraid of, right? People call them the bigger. And I'm gonna be mute on that, fill in the blank, right? And then you have the middle class also believe in those kind of actually system, but possible they can pay someone to do their dirt or pay off someone at times to hide their dirt, right? Anyhow, so all of that, we know that Massacre and the Vice Cartel camp been going at it from the other day for a while, okay? And we understand that Massacre is basically by himself, other than Joshy run out. We know that Merciless run out at this point in time, okay? And all of these things. We understand that Massacre end up calling out Gaza Kim or acknowledging that she got beat up or disrespect, basically, from the Gaza camp. And the Gaza camp them is basically hiding it, that they got beat up allegedly by the so-called Vice Cartel. Gaza Kim came out and made some kind of song in regards of a beat up that Rhino used to get or Rhino have received allegedly, right? We realize that all the women in Gaza camp is no longer available. No longer there, no there, but they still continue to keep that name Gaza attached. We realize in the same Gaza camp, a lot of the artists, them music, royalties, contract was tied up 13 years behind the bars with the teacher. We realize out of the camp, the ones them that are not really signed to him was the one that made it free, like Popcorn, because Popcorn wasn't signed to him. And the other one, Gaza Slim, basically looked like she's on her own and doing her own thing till she end up with, I believe, Moet. Was it Moet, if I'm not mistaken? I think I showed something. She has some kind of situation with a liquor company in the States somewhere, right? Okay, so we'll give her that. We realized that she was nowhere, no veil of Freedom Street. We realized that since Vice Cartel came out, she's no longer nowhere there at no point. We realized that Gaza Sheba came out, said she don't really feel like she wants to do music anymore. And when they asked Gaza Sheba about her royalties, she's like, "What name? So what is that? What is that?" Poor thing don't know what is that, or claim don't know what is that, or pretend don't know, because she never ever got anything. It's her son right now, the younger generation, had to come now and buy Sheba a car instead of the so-called producer, like how Downtown allegedly will buy the cars them in Downtown, and when the artists them slip out of line, they say, "Give me this like any slave," right? Some sort of situation like that. That never happened. So Sheba had to wait, and the bread, sweat, and tears of her son and the goodness of the son end up buying Sheba a vehicle. All the man them in the camp, I get to understand, allegedly they end up getting a vehicle till Lisa Hyper didn't get a vehicle. Allegedly she was promised all kind of things, comfort to a fool, and we get to understand that she end up had a mental breakdown the other day when she found out she never really got anything, and everybody had fly out, and she went to the airport. There was no ticket available for her to fly out other than the suitcase and the rant on live. Oh Lord, I don't know where to stop or begin. Anyhow, we get to understand now all of the girls them out of Gaza camp that are no longer there, the only person find themselves right there is Spice. Now let's analyze this. Spice was never part of the Gaza fully because Spice only got Romping Shop and did Romping Shop with Romping Shop with Vice Cartel. Maybe I don't know if there's maybe one or two more songs because Spice is not my artist. She come many times and I don't look, okay? Not being rude, no shade, I'm just saying. Me like who me like, me don't like what me don't like, me can't bother with what me can't bother. In reality, okay? I'm assuming that I have that right. Anyhow, Spice until now, Spice cannot really give Ninja Man the crown of he's the first one that bust Spice. Not Cartel bust Spice. It was Ninja Man that really bust Spice in her younger days when he call her up and say, the little black one, here is the mic. So they always say, don't dash with the stick before you cross the bridge. Then we get to understand Spice end up unfollow Massacre, like how she unfollow Alkaline and everybody else. Spice, you're so petty, low down, dirty. That's why I can't at times waste my dollar to come and see ya. Seriously, whether you care or not, me know you have your big money, your big bag, them, your big shoe, da. Credit run the world. We really don't care. You understand what I'm saying? But nevertheless, Spice was not fully part of Gaza. When Spice realized that none of the women them are there to wind up on Cartel and do the most and sing the most on stage, Spice found herself right there because she can dominate because she have all the visas of the world. Her book is well stamped up to fly me here, fly me there, fly me here, fly me east, west, north, and south. You have to give her that, cause girl straighten out. What was troubling and disturbing for me, whatever the artist them career, royalties and everything was locked up 13 years behind bars, Spice career was also tied up with Mrs. Chin, Mrs. Home, Mrs. Wong, Mickey Peng, I'm just being a sarcastic jackass at this point in time because remember, say it was Shaggy had to sit down with Spice and the Mr. Wong or Mr. Cheng or Mr. Peng. You guys know who I'm talking about. VP Records and straighten out some kind of paperwork so she could have gone go down day, down day, down day, down day, down day, down day, down day. So I'm literally right now kissing my teeth and pass because the Vice Cartel could not help you out in that situation. So here you are now, Gaza, and you're not signed to Gaza. Make that make sense? I don't want me to laugh or kiss my teeth again. Next. So you weren't part of Gaza wholeheartedly because you're not even signed to Gaza. Gaza couldn't even help you the other day when Shaggy sit down and talk to Mr. VP Chins, allegedly. I don't know the people, them names, so I just say just say VP Records, really. Remember? You came out and say how they this and they hold you up and they tie you up in a knot and they tie you up like shoelace. Remember good, allegedly. We could also go back for that backstory. So you're not signed to the Gaza. You take advantage because the rest of the women them are not at Gaza. Now you go find yourself. Now unsubscribe from Massacre. What Massacre do you? Same like what you did to Alkaline. Play your own role. When Gaza wasn't out here, you were touring the whole world because of Spice, not because of Gaza. So I hate the fact that people nowadays days hot like Scotch bonnet pepper, have everything in the world, but they just can't be a leader. They always have to be a follower. So the first person that really bust you was Ninja Man. So anytime you go up on the stage, you're supposed to say big up Ninja Man. Because way before the Vice Cartel came, Ninja Man was out here. Inami one. Are you listen to the Don? The original Don Gargan? And the list go on. Finish the rest. So I just have to literally kiss my teeth and pass. Not straying from the topic. So now that Gaza Kim is out here and she after Rhino, Gaza Kim, that's not a that you pick. That's not a good pick. Cause the man them really not gonna make you. DJ tune for tune with them because you're a woman and a man them claims that they want to DJ with against and war with. So you have to leave that war with Rhino and the Massacre and everybody else. But the biggest person you should go shoot after right now in Gaza would be Spice. Because she's the only woman that stand up in Gaza. Sheba can't bother. Gaza Sim gone somewhere else. Okay? And the rest of the people them that get promised to comfort to a fool or career else right off like truck, not bothering. So the only person who will uplift her skirt, her tights on her legs in the Gaza camp at this point in time would be Mrs. Spice. So don't shoot after the man them when it comes to the war if you really want a war, because instead I want to come out with some good Christmas song, try to humble the country, try to make everybody have some empathy and sympathy in on a song. Because remember, the musically, the people teach the people. All right? And all of that, on the out here want for war. So if a war not look on a war, on want to start. The best person that you shoot after in the camp would be Spice. Because Spice only know wine up from here to this. That song when she came and a war with Lisa Hyper, and Lisa Hyper come talk about something, gonna riot syphilis in your mouth. Those things are played out. So since the longest time, Gaza Kim, we don't really hear anything from you other than some of your dub them. She you for shoot after for the Christmas and do one weird ass clash like how Jada and that girl from UK was out here carrying on and the clash never reached nowhere. Because where's Sting? Sting is the biggest show for clash, not Sumfest, not on the internet. Still have to go on the stage and battle it out. Without violence, without buckle, without thump off, without people jumping and get kicked up in the crowd. Like civilization, like civil, right? Like civil people on the stage, tune for tune. No kick down, no box down, no gun butt. None of that aggressive, barbaric, savage behavior. So we can't hear who really can ride the rhythm. You know what I mean? One. How you listen to the Dan, fill in the rest. You get me? Poor people fed up. You know I can't even sing. Not him, not him. But I'm just saying, folks. You understand? And then we can say, this are the champ, this are the king, this are the peasant, this are the this, this are the that. But for now, I'm just literally kissing my teeth and pass. Next. Because where's the clash? There's no great clash unless I go on stage and defend one or defend out here. Okay? Maybe some of these songs are going to be hit songs, gimmick song, and that's one of those dancers are really gone to the gimmick song. Because look at Sean's song, each scratch, pitchy, patch, pitch, kind of like gimmicks. So you guys don't take nothing serious. You know, like entertainment, and that's where the music gone. That's why Bob Marley beat you every day in the grave of the greatest one that ever come out of Jamaica when it comes to the music. Right? That's why Afrobeats were beating you guys bad the other day. Because you guys don't take nothing serious. If you don't sing about gun, you don't sing about sex. Or some other nonsense that don't even make sense. Right now in real life while people suffer right now on the islands. Okay? So the best person you could have shoot after right now is Spice. And Spice, when she shoot after you in lyrically, we don't want to hear nothing about no why not, no jump up, no dash or skip and good gun and any. We don't want to hear it. We want to hear if you have some warless in your mouth. And we don't want you to repeat the song then what Lisa Hyper, you did tell Lisa Hyper, we want some different things. Because I know if Gaza Kim and you itch up right beside and a tune for tune, you're not winning. You're not winning. You're not winning because members of Gaza Kim do dub. So she have the lyrical warfare on her side and you just do wind up. When there's double going in a dance hall, other than some other slang that you say, what can the Sunman use on any other song to kill somebody? I believe one time, Mighty Crown and Mataran was doing some kind of clash or some kind of song, and I believe instead of Mataran draw for some kind of bad tune in the draw for, I believe, your tune, and he really flopped till Mighty Crown end up winning all of the crown every year and retire out of music while the black man them still out here who teach Mighty Crown to play the music and do the music and all kind of things with the music still can't really retire out of music. Sometimes when they're real poor or they're like dog real poor. Seriously. So we're just literally kissing our teeth and pass. So the question I want to ask, since the black people them out here always talk about war, liquor war, which one of you guys own piece of the music? VP record Mrs. Chin have piece of the music. For years, we hear Spice come out here come ball. We hear Egyptian come out here come ball. We hear that other one where they take away the mic. What's that Rastaman name again? Come out here, come ball. So much people allegedly don't mix me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just carrying the message. Please and thank you. All right? All of these things. So when Gaza came and go, come and go, Rhino, No, please, give me a break. Please give me a break now. Shoot your shot after Mrs. Spice, because Spice don't have no dangerous tune in her mouth other than wind up. Seriously. And Gaza Kim can't sing some wind up. Gaza Kim can sing for church, for choir and school, and plus she can ride the rhythm like any man. I'm just saying, guys, ain't picking up for the girl now. All right? So what is so troubling and disturbing for me is the fact remaining that Spice could never show the true loyalty of Ninja Man is the one that boss her. And we can go to that clip anytime soon. Or when I come back on next day, we can show her all of those facts and receipts that I just told you guys about. But it's still allegedly. Don't mix me. Still allegedly now. You understand what I'm saying? So these are the things that I'm talking about. So Gaza Kim, come show your shots out here. Christmas after Mrs. Spice. Because she want to come sit down here and say she got unfollow Alkaline and unfollow Massacre and Monkey See, Monkey Do. Well, at the end of the day, she's not really Gaza because she's not even signed to Gaza. She's still signed to VP Records. Ouch. Shaggy try for reason that out and fix up that the other day. Why ain't go down there. And until now, me can't hear Spicy Pan stage just say big up Shaggy and Sean Paul. I be a Gaza. Where was Gaza? Well, Mrs. Ching, Mr. Wong, Mr. Peng, Mr. Long allegedly tie you up in a knot with the contract. These are the things that I'm talking about. Okay? So people like these, I can't give them my hard working money, not a backside. Not at all, because they don't make sense. Make sense with the handbag them and everything else, but don't really make sense when you really think about reality. Because how can you come now to say you're Gaza when you're not signed to Gaza? You weren't really in the Gaza camp other than the ramping shop. And when the Gaza women, them were really out of the ducks, you find yourself right there. And when they're really gone to the gate like any last sheep and pasture and out of the pasture, you come right there now with your visa that you can tour all the world. I can't really knock you. You're a real hustler, but you're grimy. And at times you're malicious. And at times that's why more time God will take away your blessing. No matter how much money you have. As you can see. And what was disturbing for me again, Spice, is the fact that when you went to go do surgery to go fix up for yourself, and you come out and you talk about hernia, and you talk about all kind of story, and I said, oh my God, dear God, once you go take life and death serious. So all of those things did kind of rub me wrong. And I just look at you and I said, yep, here goes the next. And refrain my opinion. Really and truly. Because at times, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say it. Don't say nothing. Just shut up. Literally. You understand? So I'm really troubled and disturbed, but I'm not surprised. Make your money. But remember, money is not all. And not every money is good money. So I literally had to just kiss my teeth and pass. So Gaza came there. To me, when I hear the story of the beating, to me, the story never really changed. The only disturbing thing about it is the fact remaining in the first interview, Gaza Kim did say that she can't really say anything bad about her boss. And Vice Carter came out and denied that he was part of the beating or called the beating for the Gaza Kim situation. And what was so disturbing and troubling for me was 2 victims because allegedly Gaza King brother was right there watching while she's getting beaten and couldn't do anything. Sean no star. So them really violate. But what can I say? What should I say? A lot of people like to promise lick, give lick, beat people who they think they can beat, and do things to people who can do things they can do things to. But a lot of times when they really run up on a bad people, it's not who bad, it's who get the fatal blow. So me just really kiss my teeth and pass. So since you're not out here, you're not angry, you're not savage, you're not barbaric for Christmas, and war, Kim, come out here, come shoot after Spice, because she's the only girl standing in the camp and follow Massacre and Alkaline. Like, really? Be a leader once, please. You were out here toward the whole world without Vice Cartel. Buy your house in America way before Vice Cartel get visa to go America. So you don't need to follow up the Gaza camp to unfollow nobody, because that poor Massacre never do anything to you. Let me ask you something before me play everything else. I'm just making the content long because you guys haven't seen me a while or in a minute. But guys, if you're in a camp and you by yourself as in Massacre, want to claim them no bust nobody. Lot of people, artists out here bust people and them not reach nowhere. Okay? And not because he's not showing same bust this person and bust this person. You don't know who's out there mentoring. You don't know who he get a couple lines. You don't know who he write a song for. Maybe because he doesn't want to come and talk about all of those things. And a lot of these artists out here where run them mouth and a carry on, they have ghost writers. So the question I want to ask, if you hardly can perform on stage, have a ghost writer and out here just a sing and a lip song while you sing your song are playing in the background. Are you really an artist? So that's why I'm going to change it from DJ now to calling yourself artist. Because the last time I checked in the English world, artist mean that you're out there doing arts. Okay? Same like how we will call the ball with your feet soccer. You guys will call it football. But football is the one for us, is the one that you run and throw the ball and tackle. I don't know. So I guess people have different meanings for different words. I guess. Right? So it's troubling and disturbing for me. Right? And what is so troubling again for me is the fact that Massacre is out here by himself. I don't claim some Massacre get one song Infrared. Massacre was at his peak of his career and he decided to go do a song with Cartel. Now the question I want to ask is this. If Massacre wasn't saying a thing, and Massacre never mean nothing, why do the collab? Which artists out here Vice Cartel do collab out here with, and they're not doing it or saying a thing? Only his sons. Because they're not really out here like that until he came back and a couple of them sang a run. So which artist Cartel do a song with and they never hot at the time when he did the song? So it benefit Massacre and it benefit the teacher because he was behind bars 13 years while Massacre was out here a fly like a bird far away. But remember the end of the day, what do they always say? And like it hurt me for Massacre that he really had to come out here in this war with our so-called Tamale, where is high like kite and don't even know how to reason normally. People like those you don't even come and clash with. Because if you're high all the time, you don't have a saint mind. So anything you say shouldn't even take, which anything you sing out here or talk out here should be taken with a grain of salt. Because you're not yourself if you're high. You're different, nothing to something at that point. Right? You understand? So that's what burned me for Massacre. For real, no say, Tamale hardly get no bookings other than locally 1 and 2. And you're out here want to sing with Tamale. For what? Tamale ain't flying anywhere. And Tamale out here say Gaza. From the other day, Gaza, they are England all over. And Tamale is nowhere to be on none of the shows. So that's a little kiss my teeth. So people who now reach nowhere, like to drag down people when they're going down to the earth, down to the dust, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So the little young Jenna shouldn't even come out and answer none of uno. And I hope Alkaline, please don't answer none of uno. Because you guys are not relevant, bruh. And then now Masika go talk and carry on with Sean Storm and call him dog walker. I know him find itchy arch. So Masika out here put on a pot basically. So I'm lost and disturbed. I never see such a bunch of wagonness, bagonness. I don't know how to sum it up, bro. Bunch of locusts out here. A deceit, a plot, a hungry and mad, and nothing of this sort concern them. Because them a Christ and the man says system, and will dwell in the system, live in the system, grow by the system every day with their rules and regulation. Unless you don't live on earth when it comes to system. And right now, even in Mars or anywhere that these people claim, so they go bring their spaceship. There's a system. Can them find up there, how to stay up there and do all kind of things up there. So also all the way up in Mars now. All the way in space, there's a system. So which part on planet Earth you guys gonna live without a system? The only way you can live past some of these systems, unless you can think different and think out of the box. And certain things you don't really do. Like for me, I'm very old school. So you're not going to catch me using my Apple Watch to pay for nothing. Some kind of self-discipline, some kind of self-control. You're not going to get me use my phone and pay no bill out of my bank account. I go to the bank to pay that shit. So I'm a little bit old school. Yes, I could put on my phone for the weekend and don't look at it and don't feel no way. But some people can't even abide by that. So some people is fully united with the system. So if you're living at the system every day, go by the rules and regulation of this system. Shouldn't be a problem when that man drop a song called System, because a long time Massacre sing about system and I talk about all of these things way before the clash now from the other day if you guys listen to his song. The man even sing about the same system right now while suicide the man sing about. Suicide that are plaguing all the black community. But I forgot when I now listen to the messages of the song because you guys don't like the messenger. Sometimes it's not the messenger that you guys are looking for to come give you guys a message that will save you guys' life. Well, continue. Continue to spit in God's face and out here and laugh. You hear? Continue. So we live in this system for the longest time. So what I beat the local youth for? I remember showing on so disturbing and troubling. If Massacre is by himself and the whole Gaza is in a camp, 10-1 or 3-1 or 2-1 is murder. Don't like to gang up on one Jenna, right? That means he must be a small ox to go fall a big tree while you guys team up on him, including the so-called fans. So if Massacre out here and he falter on the stage and say him the king and him this and him that, a lot of people would feel away because Massacre out here tour the world and I do the most. And the man really never even got any credit from you guys. So when he come on stage and say him the young king, man a king in the earth, if you drop your God, you know the song that he sing? Reality. A long time the man sing say king in the earth. Not when this man just come out. When the Massacre made that song. And many other songs. One part of the song says, F them system, man no bossy, man no slave. One part of some of his song, he even hear that. Because I can't really remember Massacre song them now. So just because you guys don't like the messenger, you guys don't understand and overs the message. So if Massacre out and fault and say he's a king, I'll not take it to heart. I'm saying disrespect Vice Cartel and then come out and say, no, I didn't. Alkaline beat him because of it. Joshie come back and say, which king da all these things. If Vice Cartel didn't really respect Massacre, when he not call off his hound dogs off of the local youth, I said, nah man, that's a Massacre man, low man, about a clash man, low man. Also young youths there. Remember, on a teacher out here allegedly then claim I beat people. Woman and man, allegedly. On a teacher was not too long behind 13 years behind bars because of next wicked act, allegedly. So only people can do all these kind of atrocious things and get a pass. But when ghetto youth are saying about reality, it's a problem because they don't like the messenger. So if Vice Cartel didn't really respect Massacre, in they tell those hound dogs, allow the local youth. And what I'm going to say to Massacre, again, as old folks will say, if you have to throw rocks of every howling dog that you pass on your way to your destination, you will never reach your destination. So some people on earth are lost causes, and you don't look. So if Vice Cartel had respect for the young Jenna, he would have tell that boy Sean Starman and whoever else and Dirty Tommy and them to load the Jenna. Remember, they're part of Gaza. So he a pull with it. So I'm in a wrong Massacre for come out and soak him in his skin. Don't blame him now. Because respect for respect on uno. Remember nowadays days people don't respect not even young or old or the baby or the suckling, the baby and the breasts. Remember good? Remember you guys' behavior out here? So why should Massacre respect people who have a camp, have yes man, and them can't call off their dogs or their yes man? That means you disrespect me too. So that's okay with some lyrics too. Start beating it with the lyrics them out here too. So now Gaza came Massacre give us strength. Try to look for a collab with Massacre and come shoot off a Spice out here since a lyrical war on a want. And see if the Gaza camp can hold up, if Gaza camp can come out here to come shoot after Spice if she really by herself out here. Because if you go shoot after Rhino, it's a cheap you shoot after Spice. Because Rhino is not going to go no lyrical feud when it comes to Gaza Kim. Because they're going to say she's a girl and him a so-called man. So the only person I see in Gaza that she could have shoot off right now would be Spice. And Spice now win. Sorry. Sorry. And yes, Gaza Kim is blacklisted. Because we can't tell when we hear her song out here. Me want to play like Bill Day and in there. Finish the blank. Finish the rest. And every girl out here wants somebody to pay them bill. And nobody out here now sing Gaza Kim song. That was a big song, wasn't it? And every day a girl and man out here want people to pay them bills. I don't know out here and dance her song. So Gaza Kim, me I beg you. But leave Rhino. Because Rhino's a man and you're a woman. And we want you to stay womanly and stay feminine. Don't shoot your shot after Spice and say she will answer. So that's what I don't really like about Spice. When you're too malicious, you never see God's face. But they always say at the end of the day, when it comes to some of you people want to know yourself and know no ways, in this lifetime, you can throw powder on blackbirds. As soon as the rain fall or water wet them up, they remain blackbirds. Birds with feathers out here and can't fly. Find their way without their flock. So these are the things that I'm talking about. Spice come out here again on Freedom Street. And while 1 and 2 people call up all kind of people, the next person should have passed the mic to would be her son. Because don't the son they do couple song and police crews and all kind of things? And the next person she could have give a little bit of help and a little strength would be Pampute. But one thing I could give her, she travel with Richie feelings a lot of times because she don't leave out her little selector. So I'll give her that. And she got up on the ground the other day when it came to donation and all of these things. But a lot of people, you guys don't know that a lot of these artists that buy some of these things to donation is tax write-off. Now look. Goodness of the heart, yeah. But a lot of it is tax write-off, yeah. Because we all know when it comes to donation and we all know when it comes to the taxman and the accountant. Yeah, So we're not looking. I'm not supposed to help because who else is going to help? So these are the things that I'm talking about. So I believe Gaza came that she was beaten. But one thing is so troubling and disturbing for me. You could never put your hands on me and I forgive you. Until me dead, oh. And that's a bad habit that I have, that I'll hold up someone in my heart. It's really bad. I believe you guys hear me talk about this all the time. You mess around with men of one and anything like that, mess around me hate you for life. And until now, I don't pray to God and say, God, please heal me from that belief. I believe if you violate me, if you hate you for until me dead, brother. That's the way I see it. It's not a good thing. It's not a good belief because that burden is heavy. But I'm that type still. Rub me once, I don't give you a second chance to do that to me, man. Hurt me? Yeah, I don't. I'm not. I'm not. Because I'm very comfortable of standing, going, doing all kind of things by myself. Because I love me, some of my space and myself. Me and myself and I. Right? So these are the things that I'm talking about. So I believe that Gaza Kim did get beaten on a hold. All right? So let's get to that part.
Me waking up very early in the morning, getting ready to go to studio, believing that I'm going to do a song, ending up getting beaten on the compound by some men. And while I'm getting the beating, I'm there asking, what have I done? What have I done? And all I can get is that I'm an informer.
Wagwama people big up on yourself and I'm
Claims of being an beaten. I'm there asking, what have I done? What have I done? And all I can get is that I'm an informer. 4 men beating a 19-year-old girl. That is very traumatizing. On the day when I was beaten, the force that they went with, I urinated on myself. It's the first on earth I ever been hit in that kind of manner. Believe me when I tell you that. I go to school and I've never been hit by a teacher in that manner. And is school beating go on more while by teachers when students do things wrong, and it's the first that kind of thing reach me. I don't know if he was the one who ordered it to happen, but all I can say is that the day of the beating, he went straight into his car and he left from where the incident happened. So he was there. From ever since I'm going to that studio, he has never shown me a bad face.
So that's why people didn't really take this situation serious, because after she said all of that and all the beating she got and all the hurt she felt, she said he never showed her a bad face and all of those kind of things and this and that and that. If allegedly you order a beating and you don't want people to realize that it's you do the beating, would you show the person bad face? You wouldn't. You'd be laughing in their face just the same. You'd be laughing in their face just the same. So that's why it's called deceitfulness. Yeah, you laugh in the person's face same way. Yeah, some people wicked out here. They plot to kill you, do all kind of things, and laugh in your face same way and eat and drink with you same way. So we know that a lot of us are good at that now. All right? So if you don't, those are the things. So once you come out and say all of these things, that's why people didn't really take it serious. Because here this man not showing her no bad face. And here this girl is going to say that in the same interview that he did everything he could to do for her in good light. So that's why it's kind of hard right now for people to even believe that story even now that it really did go on. Or people know it did happen and them kiss teeth and pass. Because guess what? We heard about a story on here where cheese, as in cheese, they claim allegedly did stab a little girl in Jamaica that the so-called allegedly baby father was messing with. And she's come out and say that she was beaten by so-called so-and-so and so-and-so, allegedly. Could go for that clip, can go for that receipt. So no know from the longest time that you have people in the ghetto would put on beating more than the people, and the person, father and mother. Okay? And you have some people where their mother and father could never talk to them certain way and beat them certain way, but them have people outside will do that to them. So you just have to literally kiss your teeth and pass. So a long time these things been happening. So I do believe her. I do believe her. Long time. Right? And then I'm not having a black woman nowadays days again. I'm not glorify that. I'm not put on the this and that. Man, I mean, fight and funeral. Right? On a normalize domestic abuse. All right? See it on here clearly. Every time. All right? On the claims that the man love me and the man wants me. All of these things. So I'm not surprised. These things are really, really true. I believe her. Honestly to God, I believe her. Kiss me teeth and pass me, I go jump off of this time. Yes? Let's do the giveaways because it's almost late my time. We want to start with, okay, you guys can see it. And this is Charlotte Tilbury makeup. In this makeup bag, in this gift bag, you get here a hair bonnet like this one, like mine. You get the Maybelline mascara. You also get the Charlotte Tilbury 90s pink rose gloss and rose lipstick. And this is worth, you guys know this is a little bit expensive, this kind of makeup. And you guys know this. Okay? You guys know this makeup is expensive. Okay? Get this with it as well. Okay? And you also get the Buttermilk Blush by NYX. All right? So I believe this set, most of the gifts are like $40, $50 and a little bit $50 and up and no lower than $40. Most of these gifts that I'm giving away, all right? So that one, so you let me know if you want that. Leave it in the comment section or reach out to me in the email on my page. Okay? I will ship it as well. Makeup set for the girl them, for the woman them who like to do up them face. I am not a makeup person. I just get a lot of makeup in my possession, so I'm not a makeup person. I will just come out here natural as in the way natural because I love me and I got my self-esteem and my self-confidence turn up without no makeup on the face. Yes, I am not going to come out here and say I'm all dolled up and all pretty and say I'm so pretty, and when I wipe off the makeup I look like this. Make that make sense for me, but not going to self out with the makeup. This is a 63 pieces cosmetic set, the ones that I was going to sell, but I just decided to give it away anyway. If you don't want it, like I said, I could have stored it in a barrel, send it to Jamaica. Enough girl would I want this one with them people face and all of these things. Don't matter to me. So wherever you are in the world, if you decide to you want it, let me know. Shout me out in the comment section or by the email if you want it, free of charge. Okay, some holiday gifts. I like this bag for myself, but you guys know me like high-end, really name brand bag. Really and truly, this bag is $80. Have the tag and everything on it still. And this bag is worth $80. $79.99 plus tax. I don't need it, so if you want it, you like this, like a nice like a note bag, brand new, everything still brand new. Not touched as you can see. If you want it, you can have it. Nice girly bag. Good to go. Wanna do any woman, blah, blah, da, dee, da, da. This is a bag. If you want it, you can have it. Okay? Pajama set like one that I have on. Sometimes girl wants to be comfy in a pajama set. This is large and this is reflection pants and top. And this pajama set is $49.99 plus tax. So like I said, the gifts them are $40 and up. No lower than that. All right. Giving away this as well. Flat iron. Got a couple of these. So I decided to give away this one because I'm not using it. This one here. And this is a Conair double ceramic flat iron. Okay. Giving away that one as well. Hopefully you guys could see it. There we go. Okay. Starbucks cup. You guys know we like the Yeti cups and all of these cups. I have the black one right now, as you guys could see it. But this is the pink one. Starbucks, brand new, didn't use it. And this, if you're gonna buy it in the US, in over here, $49.99, and if you're gonna buy it in the US, $29.99, just for this cup. Imagine, for a Starbucks cup. I'm not a Starbucks fan. Don't really waste my time really much on Starbucks and stuff like that. So if you want this cup, it's nice, really good quality. And like I said, over here where you would have buy it, it's $40-something. The tag is underneath it, right there. Okay? Giving away this cup as well. Okay. This is moms. Anybody have a young baby? I got some other more brand new Puma baby stuff. If you want it, you can have it for your baby. This set. And you could get a couple other stuff with it. And you also get a couple of these. Baby body wash, blah, da, dee, da, 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 da. You want it, you can have it. Okay? For the makeup person, I have lots of these exfoliating wipes. Lots of these. So you could get a couple of these too with your makeup set, because nothing good when you wipe off your face with these and stuff like these. Okay? And also, so those. I'm also giving away gift card for grocery. Will be in my country because it's more easy for me to get rid of that gift card. And I'm also giving away a Coach purse, but I'll bring it another day. I don't want to go and look for it, but I'm giving away a blue nice Coach purse. It's brand new. I'm not using it, so it'll make no sense. I keep it, and if you guys don't want none of these, that's fine with me. I could either keep it or put them in the barrel. Don't matter to me, okay? I'm giving away because it's nice of me to give away something on my channel, right? This is a sculpting body cream serum. And anybody who wants the makeup kit, I would just give them this as well with it because it's good for your face and good for all of that for your makeup, okay? I also have some kids' toy. I have a big doll set. I will bring that tomorrow when I come on my next content to give away. And I also have this big car that I'm going to give away as well, brand new, because like I said, my children are not dealing with toys anymore, right? All of those things. So I have the Star Wars. I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there. This big Star Wars toy. If you want it for your child, let me know. It's a Star Wars 30 plus pieces droid inventory kit. All right. Star Wars. And I got some other couple stuff that I want to give away on this channel. All right. So all of these gifts are $40 and up. All right. So nothing that cheap, good quality as well, and they're all for free. All right, guys. So thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure as always. I'll catch you guys another time. See, I have on one of the PJ set as well. This and the pants to match. See, okay. So it's PJ time, and I know you guys will enjoy the PJs and stuff like that. Most of the time, you guys are gonna see me in my PJs because when I come home, strictly PJs, shower PJs, right? But nevertheless, guys, and the reason why I'm giving away this cup is because I bought myself. I have another cup set. Maybe I should give away because I'm not using it. But I bought myself a nice cup. When I decorate my bathrooms, when I decorate my bedroom, and a couple others, my kitchen and stuff, I'll show you guys the cup because I want to make some nice hot chocolate for Christmas or drink some nice cereal and stuff like that. So I'll show you guys my nice cup what I bought and my nice lunch bag, but not right now, another day. There's some unpacking stuff that I want to show as well and all of those things, but that will be another day. But nevertheless, guys, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and I'll catch you guys another time. Okay. Link, you know what? One second. What is my biggest? That's a good question. How could I? Let me see now.